So we must do two things, two great things together, to encompass that enormous new view that lies before us, but to encompass it within the framework of science, to see it within the whole categorical framework of science, and to see that these two are not separate, but that they are wedded. The bigness of the idea, the newness of the idea, the greatness of it is one with the structure of science, the structure of being itself. We're in principle in the fourth tone, and that this is now the breaking in of Jesus' first expressing of his mission, the first sense of starting that mission. You hear that he's contrasting the new logic with an old logic. What is the old logic? An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Whosoever shall smite thee on the right cheek, he says, though, give him your other cheek. If a man take your coat away, give him the cloak too. The old logic is give back what you get, right? Somebody, takes your eye, take their eye. If they take your tooth, take their tooth. It's that old logic, but the new logic is give back what you didn't get. If they take something from you, give them more of it. Isn't that funny? It's a funny logic.
Bless them more.
Bless them more, yes, bless them more. The new logic is give back more of what has been taken from you. Just give, 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 give. He says, ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. In the new logic, there's no dual value. No dual value. It's a one value logic. Love your enemies as a consciousness of no duality. You see, what does Mrs. Eddy say? Because thou hast no enemies. You can love your enemies because you have no enemy. Everything is working for you. Everything is blessing you. This is what love says, isn't it? That there's nothing against you. There's no againstness in love. It's a consciousness of no duality, only one principle operating in everything. He concludes then that subtone of principle of soul with a sense of truth. The command of truth, the demand of truth is the expression, to express the Christ, to express the identity principle. In other words, to be like your Father. Be like your Father. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect. That this is a very, very high form of demonstration. You see that truth is impelling principle to interpret itself truly. I say unto you, what is this I? It's the I that is exactly one with, coincident with the Father, and is therefore the true ego, the true I. So subtone is soul. As though soul would say, change. You have to change something. Truth is asking you to change your logic to truth's logic. To the logic of truth. Change it. And begins to show us love's logic. Yea, yea, nay, nay, and what it means to have no enemies. And that a consciousness of that is a consciousness that is as perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect.